Now, the thing about Uranus is that astrologers are not really sure whether or not to classify it as a malefic like Saturn and Mars. Similar to a lightning bolt, its influence is often defined by creative destruction and innovative disruption, driving the obsolescence of outdated paradigms, jobs, and technologies. And while these shifts ultimately foster progress, they can feel disruptive and unsettling in the short to medium term, creating transition periods marked by volatility and uncertainty. Indeed, if we look back to the accidental discovery of Uranus, we can see what havoc it wreaked, both politically and philosophically, almost from the very beginning. Now, Uranus was discovered by chance on the 13th of March, 1781, by the British-German amateur astronomer William Herschel, while surveying the fixed stars from his observatory in Slough, England. Initially, he thought it was a comet, but later observations confirmed it to be a new planet, the first to be discovered since ancient times. Before that, astronomers and astrologers worked with the 7 planets visible to the naked eye, from the Moon through to Saturn. The invention of the telescope changed all that, however. Indeed, this technological leap helped to transform astronomy from a speculative discipline into an evidence-based science, accelerating both the Copernican and scientific revolutions. Philosophically and cosmologically speaking, this would turn out to have enormous implications. It marked a profound transformation in thought and modes of inquiry, shifting scholars and astronomers from their traditional reliance on classical Greek philosophy to one based on empirical observation and experimentation. Much of this was driven by humanist thinking, which emphasized rational inquiry, individual thought, and open debate, as well as an inclination to challenge accepted views and traditional modes of thinking, all of which is typically Uranian in nature. And although Urania was for many years considered to be the muse of astrology, the planet, initially named Herschel, would ultimately prove to be pivotal in its downfall. Within a relatively short space of time, astrology would descend from the heights of its popularity, fueled in part by the printing press, which turned astrologers like William Lilly into celebrities, into little more than a pseudoscience, a relic of an outdated cosmology that could no longer offer a clear rationale for how or why it worked.